What's going on, guys? Cosmic Collector here, and in today's video we'll be unboxing the Banpresto Vibration Stars Tobi statue. I love the art on the Vibration Stars boxes, and this one has a really cool kamui or spiral design in the background. This is actually my first Tobi statue. It pairs with the Vibration Stars Konan, and you can find that review here on the channel as well. And we'll take a look at those two together later in the video. I really like the simpler pose and design of this figure. And there's a really cool hidden detail, if you will. And I'll show that during the review. Popping up on the screen now are some of the statues and TCG sets that I have in hand and will be reviewing here on the channel, as well as some others not shown. So if there's a certain video that you'd like to see next, just let me know down in the comments, and I'll be sure to make that video first. And as always, if you're interested in picking up this Akatsuki mat or another gaming mouse pad or desk mat, you can head over to Swipe and use code COSMIC at checkout for 10% off your entire order. And I'll have them linked down in the description. Here's a quick look at the bottom of the box. And here's the top. Now let's go and jump into the unboxing. Alright, and now that we got that unboxed, we can go and assemble the figure. It looks like Tobi comes fully assembled. We just have to attach him to the base. The base has these two pegs, and they'll just slide into the bottom of his feet. It looks like one peg is actually larger than the other. So we just have to match those to the correct foot. You will have to pull the feet apart a bit to get them to attach. But once they're connected, they're pretty secure. Alright, now that we got that attached, let's go and take a closer look. Overall, this is a great Tobi statue. The Vibration Stars line never seems to disappoint, and this figure is no exception. The pose is perfect, and I love the overall design of this figure. The way one hand is grabbing his mask and the other is reaching out, you can visually see the shift in body language, as if Tobi is shifting from his goofy act to his serious and more intimidating personality. The clothing's extremely well sculpted, and the paint and decals are perfect. We can see the various folds and creases in his pants, and how the bottoms appear baggier as if they're really tucked in to his sandals or leg warmers. The Akatsuki cloak might be one of the most iconic pieces of clothing in anime, and it looks incredible on this statue. I love the way it is falling backwards, really adding some needed dynamism to a very simple pose. The baggy sleeves are also billowing in the same direction, carrying that momentum throughout the figure. I love the deeper red they chose for the inside lining of the cloak, and the clouds look perfect. Tobi is wearing gloves on both hands, and we can see on his left thumb they even included the Akatsuki ring. This is actually the same ring that Sasori wore, and it was given to Tobi when he joined the Akatsuki. Lastly, they absolutely nailed the head sculpt and the design of Tobi's mask. His orange spiral mask is really well sculpted, They sculpted each ridge or layer spiraling out from his eye hole, and even included a texture effect across the mask. We can see the back portion of the mask wrapping around his head, with his spiky hair sticking out the top. The hair is really well sculpted and came out great. Lastly, I wanted to point out the hidden detail, or Easter egg if you will, that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. To avoid any spoilers, skip to the timestamp on the screen now. From afar, it appears the hole in his mask is just black, similar to his anime or manga design. However, if you look closer and with the right lighting, we can actually see his activated Sharingan. His eye is fully sculpted underneath the mask, and the decal looks great. It's a lot easier to see in person, but I love that they included this detail, and I actually didn't even realize it until after I got the figure. Overall, this is another incredible Naruto statue in the Vibration Stars line, and I highly recommend picking it up. Alright, and now for the size of the figure. He stands at around 7.5 inches, or 19 centimeters. For size comparison, here it is next to a Funko Pop. And here it is next to a Funko Out of Box. Here it is next to the pairing Vibration Stars Conan. As well as the Vibration Stars Pain. Here it is next to the Effect Dream Datara. As well as the figure Colosseum Itachi. And lastly, here it is next to the Figure Art Zero Naruto. Overall, this is another amazing Akatsuki figure, and I'm happy to add it to my collection. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And let me know down in the comments who your favorite Akatsuki member is. We still have a ton of great videos coming out before the end of the year. So if you're not already, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on an upload. And since you made it this far in the video, go and check out one of the two popping up on the screen now. The one on the left is a video that YouTube's recommending just for you, and the one on the right is a video that I recommended. And until next time, God bless.